I'm kind of like ready for just like that just ready for the rebuild phase at this point.
Of the Lakers?
I've been saying I'm ready.
This is mind blowing to me. You have arguably the greatest player in the history of basketball on your team, and though he's 38, he ain't back in 2011. He's still fucking amazing, and you're ready to rebuild, bro. I would kill a motherfucker to have LeBron on my roster right now.
I'm excited for the rebuild. I'm excited for when it gets to that point.
I think y'all.
But do you understand that your draft capital is not crazy for the rebuilds? Is like, hey,
I think y'all have like one or two.
You traded one to get the D'Angelo Russell deal to happen. You still got one of them left. I don't remember if it's 2027 or 2029. Yeah. Bro, y'all were 4 games away from the finals this year. You trying to rebuild?
I'd say I'm excited for it. Let me try to rephrase it. Like I said, I'm excited for it because I feel like it's just getting to that point in time. Yes, no team has ever traded LeBron. No team has also had him at this type of age going through this type of things. Obviously, I feel like LeBron is going to be more of a personal decision wherever he goes.
You know what I'm hearing right now?
What?
You taking LeBron ass for granted.
I'm not taking LeBron.
That's what's happening right now. You have fucking LeBron. He averaged 30 this year. He averaged 30. This is
what I said when I was telling people this too. Is it's hard because I don't, as a basketball fan, I don't want to see LeBron first of all retire or just do whatever. And I love having my team, but it's also as an NBA fan, as just a Laker fan, I'm just ready for the next step. I don't really feel like this shit is gonna go down how we think it is.
So you
another year?
So you would be down to trade both.
That's what a rebuild has to. You can't.
It would have to come back to it.
But do you understand what I'm saying? 3 years ago, you won an NBA championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, you were in the conference finals. I know those 2 years in the middle were shit because you were a playing team and then lost in the first round. But more times than not, or close to, y'all have been a competent, good team. You're 4 games away, and this is a team. This is a team that y'all pieced together in February.
It was. It was. It's just not their way to win.
Y'all are more
piecing together teams each year. It's just really not.
I just want to remind you what a rebuild is, because before you drafted Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Alonzo Ball, y'all fucking awful. It was Kendall Marshall. It was Robert Sacre. You know, it was awful.
I remember those days.
Going through that a second time in 10 years when you had LeBron feels kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If you were, okay, let's say the Lakers say, you know what, LeBron is 38. Mm-hmm. He's questioning whether or not he want to retire. Let's trade him away. Is the Dallas Mavericks the
hell
the package
no? They're not They're not the package at all.
Because even though Bron is arguably the greatest of all time, he is 38, and then going into the last year of his deal, correct?
Yep.
The value that you're getting for Bron is not about to be what Kevin Durant just got.
No, for sure. I'm just saying I'm excited for whatever the new look Lakers is when it comes to that time. I understand that it's LeBron James. You know, it's a lot that comes with it, but I'm just saying as an NBA, as a Laker fan, I'm just excited to see what that
is. This not crazy to anybody else?
I'm just here.
I'm shocked to hear him say
I'm
kind
of
right.
I feel like that's not the first time I said that.
It's nuts shit, so I'm just on my phone chilling.
Well, you said that they should trade LeBron in 2020 before y'all win a championship.
He did.
That was on the pod. Clips has it. Clips has it. That was the year y'all won because they weren't as good as he thought they were going to be.
That's crazy.
And then they went to the bubble and won a championship. So it don't matter, you know. But I think that in general, fans in general are so hyper focused on like the idea of something new that they can't look in the mirror and say like, "Oh shit, we got something nice."
Yeah, because at least y'all did win it. You could say that it's not like this whole.
Oh, trust me, I talk about that fucking bubble.
Very smaller, true, very smaller scale. When the Bulls decided to hit their complete rebuild and traded Jimmy Butler away for Larry Marketing and Chris Dunn and stuff, I was sad, but I was ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go rebuild. We'll be back in
Young
6.
me was sad because I didn't understand.
We love Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
But like in general, you're like, okay, young draft capital, boom, we hit some draft picks. We right back here in 4 years. Mike, we've been in the playoffs one time since then. I don't know if you realize what a rebuild really entails.
I completely understand that. I completely understand the element of fucking sucking her in that rebuild. Like, I mean, that's kind of the whole point. But as a fan, like I'm okay with being bad. You know, I'm obviously complain or whatever, but like I think there's a difference in between me and, you know, some fans, especially like shit you see on social media, like a bad loss. I might be sad for that fucking day. I might be mad at the moment. I don't give a fuck about it the next day. You know, type shit. Like obviously, like I'm always grateful. But it's just like it goes beyond that basketball game for me. Like I love being a fan, but it's just not finna ruin my damn day because the Lakers lost or they're in a rebuild phase. You know.
I just don't see Jeannie Busnum buying into a rebuild right now. They have no
draft
picks coming up,
it's the
and
Lakers.
it's like Yes, the Lakers. They're gonna utilize their city to try to bring in other free agents. They're gonna be linked to everything
that just happened in that season. Why would you do a rebuild? You literally started off shaky 2-10.
I'm not saying they're gonna rebuild next season. I said I'm ready for it. I'm ready to embrace it when it does happen.
That's just it.
But do you think it will? Considering that we're talking Lakers without their own draft
in the
capital?
next couple of years, it has to be.
I don't think it has to be.
Unless it goes back on Anthony
When
Davis.
is y'all next pick? 2027?
Yeah, I mean,
the pick that y'all are so
we would have to get, if we were going hypothetically into the rebuild phase, it would have to be like
trading Anthony
Davis and whatever is LeBron if he's still there for draft capital.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron gets you 5 picks.
Not anymore.
I think it's more so on Anthony Davis.
I don't know if Anthony Davis is doing that.
You 5 picks either.
Not where his contract is situated. He's up for free agency after next season, right?
Yeah, and
or the season after that. Either way, 1 or 2 years left.
Talent and all, but injury history is as a team taking him on.
Oh my God! Literally, as we're talking, here's your report. Lakers insider again. This is Lakers insider, so not anything official. Doesn't think the team will sign Anthony Davis to an extension this summer. So there you go. I don't know. Again, rebuilding sucks, and every team that's going through a rebuild currently can attest to that. Where like you put all your eggs in the NBA draft, and then your team drafts somebody that's not very good.
I heard the shit Naran was talking about. He lost the damn lottery. He talking about he can't wait for Kristaps to be on the Pistons. He waiting for a trade or some shit like that.
That's the type of hope you get when you 4 years into a rebuild. Like that's a long time.
The Pistons, we the Lakers. You know they make shit man for us.
Nick Young was y'all best player for a point, so it's crazy.
And that's also crazy because that was one of my favorite times as a Laker fan when it was the Lance Stevens show, when it was the Nick Young show. Yes, we did suck, but them were actually fun times.